Django Bustamante kasama si Efren Bata sa pagkakataong ito.
Goes offensive and it pays off for him.
And you know what? There's no hand.
Django's looking at the 4-9. Oh no, he's gonna play a billiard. Didn't get it to go. Watching him throughout his career, Bob, he's been broadcasting his career. He's one of the quickest studiers on the tour. He studied the table really quick. He knows when to heal. Think about how sick that was. Think about how long that match was. As Django Bustamante puts it away, and we'd have to get an interpreter who spoke.
Oh, mintis. Scratch pa.
That's a double whammy.
Only counts as one foul, of course.
Efren Reyes.
So Efren has the 6. It's gonna go 1 rail down, make that 2 rails down.
Hit that one really hard as well. Oh, what a nice.
Great shot. Pinaikot pa yung bola.
Nothing at stake in terms of the trophy, in terms of the future. That's one of those wild shots that the.
Wow.
One of those wild shots that gets rewarded.
And Lay. This is Django on the table. Oh, that's close again. And what? Efren's gonna go for a kick shot.
This cuts in.
Efren
Go
Reyes.
for a kick shot again and
shot.
get retribution on the last one, but he will not. There it is. Win for the Filipinos.
Magandang araw ni mga kabilyar. Isa na naman po ang Reyes na natin mapapanood ngayon. Kasama po si Django Bustamante. Short match lang po ito mga kabilyarista. ReyesNine-Ball.
From China, please welcome Li Yan. And from Hong Kong, Marco Fu. And your representatives from the Philippines, Francisco Django Bustamante. And of course, the living legend, Efren Bata Reyes. Again, this is a race to 5. Your referee,
2-0 anyway, so this is going to be quite entertaining because now
Reyes sa dalawang rising
we're going to
star.
see who's going to take this one. Again, alternate break, race to 5, and this is doubles. They're alternating shots here, Bob. What do you call it? Scotch doubles?
You know, when Gandhi Valle, and was it who won the Asian Games gold with Gandhi Valle?
Oh,
Villanueva.
Snooky,
right?
Snooky Villanueva, yeah.
And they beat
Nanalo po sina Bustamante
Marco, who's going to go home to Hong
sa
Kong?
lag
He's gonna go
at
work in London and
sa rakpan po tayo sa Efren Bata Reyes ang mag-break.
played 9-ball against the former 1999 World 9-Ball champion and beat him.
Yep.
That's still bragging rights.
Beat him in a race to 15.
I seriously doubt he's going to be able to do that. But and Efren's been breaking better.
Cue ball.
And stays on the rail. He has a shot at the 2.
I'm calling this one for the.
No, Django has a shot at the 2.
They probably have this one. Not the issues on this table.
I was able to catch that one in 2006 when he just
Nagmintis po si Django sa kanyang tira, pero
blew out the competition
safety
in
shot pa rin.
2006 in the
Mapapalamad po ang dalawang
World
legend
Cup of Pool.
ng Pilipinas laban sa
it wasn't the Netherlands.
dalawang rising star, mga kabataan.
It wasn't the Netherlands. It was a
Napakagaling
good
ng mga laro.
safety.
Sina Ford yan.
Not at safety. Because he was supposed to hide the 2 behind the
Rising
6.
star ng
Leon didn't get it
China
done. Now Efren's
at,
got a long
Hong
shot
Kong.
for a counter safety. Where's he hiding, Bob?
I don't know. You never want to say what these players are going to do sometimes.
Contacted the 7 but leaves the 2 ball open.
Safety shot, pero
It passes
kita pa rin
to,
po ang bola
the
dos.
top right
Para sa
corner, as
Tin
you can see
Fu
on the
yan.
overhead shot. Next shot, next to object 4. Efren standing up as if he knows that Marco's gonna either miss this or play a safety.
Of course, but these guys are competitors.
Yes, they are.
They do not want to lose to each other. Believe me, they'll definitely want to win this match, and they'll be taking these racks in this match very seriously.
It's a safety.
Just to get behind the 8.
Did it get there?
Perfect ang safety shot nito.
Safety
Napakagaling.
is really harder than pocketing the ball
That is true.
because you're controlling the speed of two balls. Whether when you're pocket, you don't care how hard the object ball goes into the pocket.
There's one real escape for Django. Goes offensive and it pays off for him.
And you know what? There's no
Sinagot
hand
naman ni,
raised in apology there.
Bustamante.
I think I know why.
Napakagandang,
Knowing those guys, they play that. If it was a lesser player, maybe you wonder. If it's Django
Tira.
shooting that, kicking is the biggest advantage that these great Filipino players have.
Efren leaves the line open and Django's looking at the 4-9.
Kukumbina siya. Bustamante dito. Oh
no, he's gonna
back
play a
shot ang
billiard.
ginawa niya.
Didn't get it to go.
Karambola pero
Pocket
hindi
for
po
the four, though.
pumasok ang bola 9.
That was a
Sinuwerte
very
nga
tough
lang
shot.
na safe po.
Leon, the 23-year-old, has to cut this into the corner. No, he plays safe again. Boy, this is going to be a long opening match. And he gets the
Safety
9.
shot naman ang sagot ng Team Fuyan.
And there's running. And Efren's running out of places to hide the ball.
Isang malayong
Is
long
there a
shot
way to use the 8
para
ball
kay
hider?
Efren Reyes.
So hard to predict. Just bring the cue ball back. Bring the cue ball
Oh, he
back.
played offense. Oh, but
Not
it hit
really.
the jaw.
That's actually, he was actually, I think,
Sablay
safe
po
there.
ang tira na Efren. Pwede rin po yung double purpose po yung mga kabilarista. Pwede rin safety shot o talagang kukuhanin niya kaso nga lang po sumablay po.
Marco playing in the side.
At nag-open shot sa Team Fuyan.
Yes.
Good shot.
Collides with the 9. Still okay, but tougher shot.
Open pa rin.
Leon's a lefty. This should favor him more than a right-handed player. Shot to the side. Well done. And this could be Marco Fu and Leon.
Napakaganda naman ang ginawang
Play the
tira
shot
ng
that
Team
you know you
Fuyan.
wanna hit next, right?
Mukhang mapupunta sa kanila ang Rock 1.
There used to be communication. Forget which pair it was from the Philippines that they had to talk on every shot. And there was also a pair from the United States that talked a lot in between shots.
Earl Strickland, probably.
1-0 na yung
No
score.
problem in rack number 1 after a
Fuyan.
very, very shaky start.
Team Reyes at Bustamante.
Also taking in the action here.
Yeah, that's Mark Hartman. He's been with the national team. He's still from knee injury. Hope to see him soon.
And 6
Rack 2. Team Fuyan ang break. Rack 5 lang po to. Race 5 lang po to mga kabilarista. Short match.
Aspect of any pool game.
May pumasok na bola sa break ng Team Fuyan.
But they get the job done.
So the 5 went down. Now the Marco Fu is just plotting for his team what route they're going to take to clear up this table. For the 3, it looks like it's okay. So the 3 to the 4 now is going to be the shot that Leon has to think, what's Marco going to like me to do?
I think there's 6 to 7 really seems to be the only problem ball.
Galing.
Yeah, that's going to go in. So
He's wrong side here from 4 to 5.
yeah, I think he's going to load up on right-hand English.
He is loading up on right hand
Oh.
English.
Well, he missed the shot.
Sablay po ang tira
And a lot
ng
of
Team
people are saying,
Fuyan.
how could these professionals miss a gimme like that? The answer
Chance
is
for
that the
Team
people who
Reyes
actually say that
Bustamante to
don't
mga
know
kabilarista.
the sport of don't know cue sports,
Yeah,
because there's a preparation involved for the next
Open
shot.
ang
It's just
bola.
not about potting the ball.
here's more
Django.
inside English here.
Isang
That's the way you do it.
napakagandang
That's
tira.
how you shoot with inside English. Because you use side spin a lot less. You do use it at the highest levels, but you use it less than you would in pool.
Well, again, in snooker, you have a bunch of red balls to choose from. You're not going from object ball to object ball. You're going red color, and then you have a bunch of reds to choose from. So it's easier to plot your course.
So,
Yeah.
magpo 4
Now,
reels dito
speaking
siguro
about
o
course, I
3
think
to 4 reels yung
they-
kailangan
they-
gamitin ni Django dito para sa magandang preparation sa
Seven
ball
doesn't go.
number
Yeah,
7.
7, 8. It
might go.
overruns.
Yeah, he
If it
overruns, he gets
he
it.
goes to the corner. Yeah.
Yeah, he gets it up in the corner.
Galing,
He's in the
sakto.
corner. If he underhits, he's got the combination.
And you know, the Django Bustamante, and watching him
3
throughout his
reels ang
career,
ginawa.
Bob,
Sakto
we've
ang
been broadcasting his
preparation.
career. He's one of the
Efren
quickest
Bata Reyes.
studiers on the tour. He
Perfect.
studies the table really quick. He knows the moment he sat he the table earlier. He said this table's fast. This table's got it gets faster when you get
Easy sa
down
ball number
table.
9 para kay Efren
And he was the
Reyes.
first to pick off. And Efren, going back to that rack that he lost earlier, as Efren does make the 9-ball to tie it up in one piece. That rack that he lost to Marco Fu when he was assistant coaches down the PBA D League. He was the fastest study of the softness and hardness of the rim. That's an art form. That's an art form. He
Django,
was able to adjust to that. He would score more
napakagandang
after he had adjusted to the rim. And this is gonna
break.
be
May pumasok,
a good break.
pero cubble scratch sa kanyang break.
No, it's a drop. Excuse me. That was
Ball in hand para sa team
cue ball
full yan.
spotted on the break. Leah sees an opportunity and looks like an open table. There are no balls tied up, no key issues. Traveling from the 1 to the 2 should be easy.
Well,
2 is not an easy pot. 2 is not an easy pot. It's not an easy pot for Noel Zarate or
Isang
Bob
shot,
Guerrero.
shot. Napakagaling ng dalawang to.
Yeah,
I think
you see
he
a piece of it.
get it, yeah, on the side. Oh, but that Christmas tree gets in the way.
Perfect ang
And,
a lot of inside English,
safety shot.
and then went for the cover.
this will be the
Luck.
toughest of safeties
Luck na
to
luck to mga
escape from
kabilyarista.
today. This is going to test him. This is going to test him, and this is something that Efren usually likes. These little challenges.
So,
He's going to go for 3. The way he's playing this.
Efren Reyes.
1. Ooh, but he
Foul shot.
collects with the 6 ball. It's going to be a foul.
Ball
in
in
hand
mali
for
sa
Marco
team
Fu.
Fu yan.
To take the lead once again. Marco Fu and Lian.
Pang second na tong ball in hand para sa rack number 3.
These 2 balls will go in the same pocket. Come back down for the 6. 8 and 9 are sitting ducks. No issues, Bob.
These guys have figured out the table. They've gotten comfortable over the last hour or so.
Marco Fu has been potting very, very well. And this is what Efren feared, actually, going up against snooker players. They are shooters.
Yeah, if you lock these two
Napalakas
guys in
po
a
ang
room,
Tira.
make them play a
Team
race to
Fuyan.
100 against Efren and Django. There's no way that Efren and Django will not win.
Oh,
Well,
wow,
hang on a minute.
that's
Made a
why
mistake there.
I was asking for the top shot.
Ayan,
That
iniwan
didn't
lang
look like it
open
was
shot
gonna pass.
para sa team Reyes Bustamante. Django ang titira.
Win every time.
I remember.
Race to 5.
Right.
The visitors have a real chance.
I remember doing a match actually, as Efren and Django are gonna get this one. I remember doing a match not to go. My partner, I had a partner by the name of Eric Centeno. We did a race to 100, I think it was, or a race to 50. Yang Ching Shun versus Dennis Orculio. Yeah, and that was
Django
winner's break
Bustamante para
on
sa
day
last
number
ball.
1. It was a race to 25.
9
Went hill.
Uh-huh.
Think about how sick that was. Think about how long that match was.
Side ball
As
foul.
Django Bustamante puts it away.
Out.
2-1, right?
Yeah,
So 2-1 ang score.
Once again, brought to us by our friends.
At lamang na po si Reyes at Bustamante. Rack 4 na tayo at si Team Fuyan nag-break. May pumasok sa
Good
kanilang
quality that we've seen
break.
here in this match. Noel.
Lots of good quality,
Beautiful
pool, especially from China.
from the China.
nakalat
Yes,
po ang mga bola
these
ng
two
kabilyarista.
players
So
just really
Tingnan natin
Gorgeous
kung gagawin ng
Although Hong Kong has
Team
already been
Fuyan.
absorbed by China after 1997, Hong Kong still competes as a sovereign country
That's right.
in international competition, including the Olympics. So when Marco Fu earlier at the press conference, do I say you're from China? No, I'm from Hong Kong.
That's right.
I say, and they still have the flag. In fact, during the FIBA team,
They gave Gilas
that was in 2013. Yeah.
a really tough game. I remember I was there. There's good quality from China.
Yeah, there's a
Also,
lot. Yeah.
the pool players, and, everything really.
They also have some members of their media here to actually cover this event.
Perfect shot.
And they were actually quite animated press conference. You know, you're so used to having press conferences in the Philippines where everybody's like, you know, you ask the
Isang
question, no,
banda
you
lang
ask the
ang
question.
ginamit.
But the Chinese media, when they came here, they just started firing away. They fired away at Django, they fired away at Efren. And we had to get an interpreter who spoke.
Sumablay.
That's a double
Scratch pa.
whammy.
It only counts as
Diyos
one foul,
ko
of
po.
course. But it's interesting that the template's still on the table. There you go.
Ball in hand para kay Django
Finally
Bustamante.
taking it
And Benji's
At tatlong bola na lang.
experienced billiards referee from Iran, but sort of calls the Philippines his home as well. Speaks very fluent Tagalog. And,
Mukha ka
look at this,
magiging
a
tatlo ang
gimme.
kalamangan ng The Legend
Gotta
dito.
lead 3 racks to 1 after this.
Yun, no? Perfect ang
That's just the
preparation.
perfect placement for the 9. Cisco, Django, Bustamante.
Django Bustamante.
Money.
3-1 ang score.
The Filipinos. Django Bustamante.
Lamang na ng dalawang racks na Efren at
Hoping that
Bustamante.
their idols come out with a victory, and so far so good for the Filipino pair of Efren Bata Reyes and Francisco Django Bustamante. That's a great shot right there. Efren Bata Reyes, Marco Fu right there in the back.
Rack 5 na po tayo. Team Reyes Bustamante ang magbe-break.
Across all cue sports, he's respected even by the snooker world. And Marco Fu, you know,
Yun.
one day he could actually be mentioned in the same breath as some of the people he goes up against.
Definitely an Asian
Open
cue
pang mula
sports
uno para kay Django.
legend, I would say, Mark.
Yeah, that's actually appropriate.
That's a
He was
miscue.
about
That's
to
a miscue.
miscue. That's gonna be a foul.
Ball in hand. In snooker, that's a legal shot.
Yeah.
But of course, in pool, it's ball in hand. And Django's not happy about that.
Yeah, he's faltered
Ball in hand para sa Team Fuyan.
just when they were up 3-1 and sort of an open table. I
Chance
say
po para
sort
sa
of
kanila
because
to
the cue ball
kasi
doesn't have to
open
travel
po
much.
ang
All
mga
the
bola.
balls are pretty much together at the lower half table and all open.
Nice little bent over stance there by Marco Fu. Because you have to bend over more in pool because the table's a lot lower than a snooker. So you have to, all day he's been. I hope everything is all right. With the
Yeah, that's a great stance.
excellence. And the stance is 45 degrees. The feet are 45 degrees
Sakto
to
ang
the table.
preparation.
As opposed
Tatlong bola na
to
lang ang
90 degrees
naiiwan.
to the table as opposed to 45 degrees.
You can see from the overhead shot that they have very little work left. Tandem of
Perfect.
Leon and Marco.
This is for 3-2. We got a real grandstand finish coming
Easy
up here
shot
in this
para sa 9-ball.
exciting match.
Team Fuyan.
So 3-2, still in the lead.
3-2 na ang score.
Bustamante and Efren Bata Reyes, but Leon,
Punta na po tayo sa Rack 6. Team Fuyan ang mag-break. Isa na lang ang kalamangan ni na Efren at Bustamante.
Yeah, 23 years old, just turned pro a few years ago. The name of that young
Dalawang
man
bolang
from Chinese
pumasok.
Taipei escapes me as he's lost.
Kasama ang
cue
cue ball.
That was not a good break. He
So,
hit about one quarter of the ball and went around.
Cue ball scratch at
Totally lost the cue
ball in hand para sa Team Reyes Bustamante.
The snooker players just never.
ball. But I think Steve Davis got it down to a
Mukhang mauna
science
po
when he
ang,
said his
Team
break
Reyes
is soft,
Bustamante
it's
na
very soft.
That back when they still allowed
Maka-
the soft break, which they don't anymore. You were mentioning it.
Makaakyat sa
the
heel.
Chinese Taipei player.
Yeah.
Famous
Pagkat
The name escapes me. He was a
open
young
na
kid. He
open
was
ang mga
chubby
bola.
once, and then he lost a lot of
Efren
weight.
Reyes.
And he,
That's
went
Wu
on.
Jiaqing.
Wu Jiaqing, there you go. Now he had a hammer break.
Yeah.
Pasok na pasok.
Looks like the Filipinos are gonna be able to run out here.
Yeah, and it's Django getting the 4. Doesn't want any more miscues. Hitting a lot of purpose.
Sakto.
Efren's got this one.
He really banged that one in
Yeah.
with a lot of conviction, didn't he?
Yeah. So Efren has the 6. It's gonna go 1 rail down and make that 2 rails down.
Hit that one really hard as well.
Galing ng
Oh, what
tira
a
na
nice two
Piniikot ang
great
bola.
shots there from the Filipinos. But
Saktong preparation
very,
sa
very
bola
straight
7.
under the 7.
Well, Efren's gonna be the one hitting the 8. Django tries to give him. Oh wow, the way Django just played off the spin
Yeah.
helps Efren in position for getting this 8 ball.
Ringless.
And this will put them on the
Sentro
hill.
ang pasok ng bola 8. Medyo napalakas.
It's okay.
Pero no problem pa rin. Django Bustamante.
Django.
Presto.
4-2 for the Filipinos.
4-2 na po ang score.
This is a really bad time. They get a dry break.
Nasail
Here.
na po si
They are going for the
Efren
win.
Reyes.
Breaking for the match. Go Django Bustamante
7.
of the Philippines. Dry break.
Putin
That's the
Reyes
way
ang
you cue
mag-break.
ball.
It is a dry break.
No reward.
Wala pong pumasok
What a
sa
shame.
break ng team na
Another
Reyes.
ball, but
He really slapped that cue ball. Just really slapped it and hit it at the right thing for the cue ball to stay there.
whatever you say, Mr. Guerrero.
So kailangan
Okay.
mag-double
Get it
work
just
po
the
itong,
right
mga rising star ng
Force.
ng Chinese Taipei.
That is unfortunate.
Naku, sumablay pa.
Are there any issues with the table? We have the 5 and the 8 lined up over at the left side table.
Mukhang wala sa kondisyon.
Preparation shot
Hindi
should
na
fix
malas po
that.
sa tira
Efren's
yung
going to be
mga
stretched over the
rising
table
star.
unless he goes for the rest. He does.
Team po yan.
Philippines, it's called a tiririt. Have you studied the etymology of that term?
No, I poor players call it
It's like one of the funniest words you're ever
Oof.
going to hear. Oh,
Yeah.
Efren.
Tik na yung
The
tira
free
na
name is
yung
mechanical bridge. Americans
Efren
call
doon,
it the
mga
rake, and
kabialista.
the British
Umanog
call
pa.
it.
In the Philippines, it's called a tiririt. Name.
So
Bob,
tatapusin na
that's
ba
our sign
ang
that we got to
dalawang
find
leg
out
ng
the
laro?
etymology of the term tiririt. Filipinos have a lot of funny sounding names to describe stuff on the
Sumablay
billiard
po
table.
ang
That's
tira
funny
ni
about that shot
Django.
by Efren, though.
There's some probably funny words to describe that
Yeah, I'm
shot
sure.
there.
Like the cloth is called
Your Andy Howe, it's the
shot,
mother
pwede
ball.
rin pong
the mother ball.
Or
Yeah,
bola y mano.
yeah, bola y mano. Called
bounce
in
shot ang
Spanish.
gagawin dito ng Team Fuyan. So isang napakagandang safety shot ang kanyang
Safety
ginawa,
battle
pero
will now ensue.
The Philippines are on the hill here.
mukhang may kita po sa bola 2.
Let's see if Care from Hong Kong and China can mount a comeback.
Absolutely, they
Okay
would
na po.
love to do just that. And he's chasing the 9 ball. Oh, the match almost ended right there.
Mablay po ang tira ni
Right
Efren.
there.
But this gives a little bit of hope for Hong Kong and China. It's almost a completely
Yun,
open table, but
mukhang
this is the tester.
karambolang gagawin dito ng Team
The shot from
Fuyan.
the cue ball
Tingnan natin.
going to the 4 ball. Now, 2 ball is missable. They're
Yun,
gonna play it safe.
tinamaan
I
lang.
think he was kind of chasing the 9 there. Maybe a two-way shot.
At
Which,
iniwan niya po ng
Philippines
isang
would
long
call a
shot si
to nothing.
Django Bustamante.
But I think this
Does
two ball
pass.
does.
From that shot, from that angle, it does pass. Yeah, this looks like an open rack. Once again,
Po,
it's...
sablay po.
Well, we spoke too soon.
Django stood up on that ball a little bit.
I don't know if there's any tension in this match. There's really nothing at stake in terms of a trophy, in terms of a championship. That's one of those wild shots that
Yun.
Uh-oh.
One of those wild shots that gets rewarded.
Lucky shot.
And Lee.
Napatawan
Now
na lang
there's
po
a
itong
shot on the
mga
4.
rising
The
stars.
shot here, Bob, is from the 4 to the 5. The 3, then the 4 to the
Karoon
5.
po kasi sila ng chance na umabante.
Up and down for this one.
They're out. They should be out here.
Maybe up and down, maybe to the side. Best shot to get to the position on the 5 would be the up and down. That's what they're gonna do.
Perfect.
the Chinese players. Very good shape in this 5-hole.
Right. So they can.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Are they
pa rin,
okay?
no problem.
They are
Tingnan ko,
okay.
pasok pa rin tong
Again,
size.
your sort of jumps a bit when things like that happen. It wasn't even supposed to come near the 7-ball.
Yeah, they needed a bit more spin or a bit more bottom to avoid that set.
Lagi pong umaalog yung tira ng
pool player
mga
would-
team full at saka
Snooker
yan.
players don't care if you have a long shot because they know they'll make it.
Right.
They kind of ran into that 7-ball there.
Yun ang isang napakagandang
They don't mind
tira.
this
May
shot
pinapalakas
here.
ng konti.
Got to play the other way.
Perhaps,
Okay,
yeah.
shot po to. Kay ano po? Shot.
It really
Ito po.
depends. There's really
Sasabi
more
kung
than
mananalo
Especially
sila o
with 2
hindi.
balls left.
Uh-oh.
Yun.
He stood up on that.
Sablay.
It's amazing to see a pool player stand up.
Buti na lang
Ano
at
shot?
ganyan ang nangyari.
A snooker player.
Efren Reyes,
Correct me
tatapusin
if
na
I'm
ba ang
wrong,
laban?
Bob, but this table is a lot lower than a snooker table.
It is a lot lower. That's why they've got to really bend over.
Yeah.
Uy,
Efren went for
Muntik na yun,
everything there. And that's going to leave an open shot and probably award the rack now to
oh, medyo
Perlian. And wait, hold on.
sinerte pa.
Right here.
Yeah. And the bank. And oh, it's
Nako,
a
Diyos ko.
miss.
At
And this should be it now.
ano bang ginagawa ng dalawang rising star na to?
You gotta
Nah,
like their
this
chances
is
here.
Django
Django on the
Bustamante,
table.
tatapusin na ba? Yun.
Oh, that's close again. And what? Efren's gonna go for a kick shot here, right?
Efren Bata Reyes. Na magic pa ba o kukuhanin na?
Go for a kick shot again and get retribution
Yo!
on the last one, but he will not. There it is. Win for the
Manalo po ang
Filipinos.
Efren Reyes Bustamante.
Francisco Django Bustamante and Efren Bata Reyes winning this one
Bukas.
5-2.
Legend. Po.
We're gonna take this short break. We will be back. Stay with us right here on the King.
Maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood mga kabilarista. At huwag po kalimutan na like, subscribe, at pindutin ang notification bell. At share po ang video na to. Maraming salamat po. God bless po.